Yeah, it is a little late to begin a live stream. I don't expect too many people to show up, but I'm going to hope that a few people show up. So mainly, maybe some of the regular people who appear on these streams. So in that case, I can test out the camera and make sure it looks the same to y'all. It looks the same to me, but I gotta make sure it looks the same to y'all. The reason why I'm saying this is because you would think it'd be more advanced because it's a newer phone. I had previously been filming my videos on an iPhone 14 since 2023. Of course, this is when the 14 was new. The 14 was new in 2022. My fault. I got that a little wrong, but anyway, so this one only has one camera. It's a much bigger camera than your average camera from like 2012. But I wanted to test it and make sure it looks the same to y'all. The front camera I know is gonna look the same. It is like the exact same size also. The only difference and the reason why you can't really copy the case is because of, this is a pretty big phone for one that's considered an E. It's a really confusing phone to me, honestly, but I wanted to see if like camera quality on here is any better or like any worse. So we're gonna see if anybody can hop on here, and if so, we're going to go ahead and send the test. It's a little late at night, so I don't expect too many people to be on here, but it says 0 people were watching, so I wanted to go ahead and test out my camera. I'm gonna try to see what the back camera looks like. I don't plan on being live long at all, as see how this looks. See if the camera looks any different. Doesn't look any different to me. Yeah, my room's a little messed right now, so trying to test it. Okay, let's show. Not this stream, though. I don't feel like face revealing, honestly. But yeah, here we go. So, Veals. Veals and Josh, does this... I know you were the 2 regulars that are on here right now, but, does this look like the same camera quality as my iPhone 14 did? Does it look any better or any worse? I don't know if this is really an upgrade or a downgrade. Probably, to me, it looks the same, honestly. Which, I mean, you think it would be weird because it's a little bit pixelated. Yeah, but does it look better or worse than the 14? Does it look better or worse than the 15? I think pictures would look better, but I don't think videos would. It doesn't look much different to me. I was a little scared about that. Because, like, I've had a plasma globe for a while now. In fact, I had one in my first ever broadcast cycle. It's the same one, actually. But, see. I'm trying to make sure, like, it looks the same, or at least... honestly, it says it has more camera advantages. Like, it can zoom in farther, but... Because this is my new phone for right now, because we just upgraded from, we went from Verizon to AT&T. So. When did I get my new phone? Just today. My dad gave it to me. It's a little bit of a hustle. But, like. So, yeah, let's see. Let's go to set events. Let's see how this looks. Edit events. If I was to put this in landscape mode, it would probably be better to do that, but hold on. See, it looks like the same quality to me. It actually looks good. Yeah, I was a little worried because, you know, most of the new iPhones have the ultra-wide type camera up here. Is that a PS5? No. That is a Noah Weather Midland WR120. I have a PS4 personally. I don't have a PS5. It's actually a PS7. Yeah, totally. No, yeah, dude. I like low-key use. I'm a low-key use PS7 to play GTA 6. Okay, what? Nah, bro. Oh, what? Nah. Why we, dude? Okay, I'm timing you out. Like, yeah, we're timing you out. I'm. That's some weird. That's some weird crap to be talking about on a live chat. Yeah, I might just stick with landscape after this, so we don't have anything like that happening again. You get some characters on here, I'll say that. You know, I switch between vertical and horizontal. You know how I am, I switch between the two. I've done more horizontal. I think I've done more horizontal than vertical when it comes to archive streams, but you know. I like landscape a lot. I'm just testing vertical. I'm probably going to test landscape tomorrow once the, I might test landscape tomorrow night once I get my case on. Yeah, I did not expect to go live tonight, but I just decided to because I got the new phone. But, yeah, it does look the same to me. If anything, it might... It does look good. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. You'll try to make that one, depending if you still have power. Okay. It's up to you. It's fine if you don't make it. It probably won't be a long stream anyway. I am home alone tomorrow, though, so I might do it. Which you want? You might get lucky. Tomorrow, you're going to test a theory. What is that theory you're testing? So Colonial Heights test every first Saturday of the month at noon. You won't be able to go tomorrow. That sucks. My county also tests tomorrow at noon. Or not my county, the bordering county does. I can hear it from. I sometimes can hear it from my yard because Cleveland's loud. So like. Depends on what part of. Honestly, depends on what part of Gaston County I'm in at that moment. Because I live in Gastonia, so like it's like say close enough. Last time you went to Colonial Heights, you managed to get the tones from the siren controller at Floor Hill. I caught nothing. I was trying to catch a high wind warning, but good old GSP downgraded it to a winter In fact, what's crazy was some of WXL70's viewing area was under a high wind watch. So I was thinking I might be able to catch my first ever high wind warning. No, good old GSP canceled. It ended up just rescheduling it. The freaking wind advisory. I literally have never gotten a tone high wind warning because GSP always sneaks them in. Like I've gotten 0 tone winter storm warnings, 0 toned ice storm warnings, and 0 toned 0 tone high wind warnings. No, it's not me that was under. It was Alexander County, but they downgraded it to a wind advisory, so I couldn't get it toned. Unlucky. I'm like staying out of this. Actually, what's also crazy? Okay, I get it. I can be sort of glad that they downgraded it for Alexander, so they didn't lose power. But yeah, GSP like not a single thing has been toned on WXL70 in 2026 except for the RWT. Which I will not be getting next week, because I'll actually be in school all day for it, during it. Severe weather next week, I sort of hope that we can get a warning to, like, pop-up SVR, maybe. Because, like, I'm bored, and I won't be getting the RWT till April now, probably. Take that back. In March, I'm getting severe weather next week is possible. They're talking about a severe weather system over in Texas, and it might move over here. So we're gonna figure out. It's definitely possible. I'd say it's a little far out though, so we don't know. We might actually get a pop-up SVR or something next week. Not this weekend though. This weekend's gonna be too damn cold. But yeah. So, how did y'all like the new phone? Is my audio quality any different? Yeah, is my audio quality any different? You found out the Colonia heights are activated by 2 times, which is actually audio good? Okay. It probably sounds the same. Again, this phone's basically the legit same phone. Except I use USB-C to charge it. Like on both sides. I didn't even know those were for the iPhone 16. I thought that was only iPhone 17. So far, I can't say I like it or I don't. I'm gonna be giving I think the 14's gonna be going to, it's gonna be going to a family member. But we're not going to factory reset it quite yet because I'm trying to get a hold of all of my contacts. So, like, I can get all of them saved onto this phone number that I have. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you all the old phone number because it might get transferred over to somebody, and I don't want anybody calling it. That's pretty obvious. I'm not gonna give any old phone numbers or new phone numbers. Yeah, this is for like so I can get my family members. I'm trying to text them and let them know that I have a new number and whatever. So like yeah, I'm glad y'all like it. I'm glad the camera quality isn't. Yeah, yeah. Don't do that. Oh, obviously not. But yeah, I I know that like I can. You know, for the first Saturday of January, you want to see if you can get the tones of for Colonial Heights. You got your scanner and thought, what if the sirens are activated on the CC FD dispatch? There's no way. Yeah, but oh, name reveal. I just showed my real first name on over there, but honestly, what's shocking, dude? How would you not yeah, name reveal. It's not really shocking though because well, it's in my channel name. Glad you didn't see it. You're gonna oh yeah, cuz you're going to start calling me that. I know you. I know you, Veals. You're going to start calling me that. Wait, your name is Region? Yes, my name is Region. Yeah, there's three things on my wall that say my first name. There's there's St. Simon's Island, Georgia, Tybee Island, Georgia, and Washington D.C. This is pretty cool though up here. This is I still yeah, my first name does have the name Bray in it though. Explains the name, doesn't it? That's how I came up with Breakable. In fact, look here. Look at this custom sign I got. I got that custom sign. Elevator. This is really cool. Ford. Crazy thing. This came in, I believe, it got shipped to me. My cousin got it remade. This was in, I believe, January of 2022. This was Christmas 2022, I think. 2021, no, that's Christmas 2021. That's Christmas 2022. I've had this since, I think I got this also Christmas 2022. This is Christmas 2016. Like, that's old right there. Route 66. But this is what's cool right here. I got this from a store in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Look at this map, bro. This is, look how detailed. I'm right here. As y'all know. That's Charlotte. Charlotte's right there. Raleigh's right here. Durham's right here. Winston-Salem's right there. Greensboro. Fayetteville. Wilmington, Asheville, let's see what else we got. See, over here is where I stayed at Brunswick County. That's Oak Island's over here. I stayed at the beach over there a few times, and I also stayed at Holden Beach. I love Holden Beach, by the way. Holden Beach is easily my favorite North Carolina beach. North Carolina does have some pretty chill beaches, but like, as you know, I've been to South Carolina beaches more times. I've been to the Outer Banks, but by the way, you probably know this. That's not where Beaufort is. That's not where Beaufort is. That's not where Beaufort is, by the way. Beaufort's not there. It's here. This is Washington. Right there is Greenville, which, fun fact, that's where Mr. Beast is from. Pitt County. And this is the county home to WWG 82. See, in fact, let's go ahead and circle all of GSP's area while we're at it. Start at Graham County. Go ahead and include Macon and Swain. Or Jackson. Can't even draw a straight line here. Henderson, Polk, Rutherford, Cleveland, Gaston, Mecklenburg, Cabarrus, Union. That's all GSP. From here all the way to here. Let's also go Davie, Iredell, Alexander, Caldwell. See, this is all GSP's counties. Look, go all the way up here. No, we're not Stanley. We gotta sort of. I know it's a little weird shaped. Yeah, but here's the weird part. Here's all the counties served by a GSP transmitter. Richmond. Here, let's go ahead and do all the counties served by a GSP transmitter. In fact, here's the crazy part. This is how big GSP's transmitter is. Of course, some of these counties aren't GSPs, but GSP transmitter, GSP transmitter, GSP transmitter, GSP transmitter, GSP transmitter, GSP, 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 GSP. What's Raleigh? This is Raleigh. No, not Stokes. I forgot that's... What's weird is Stokes County is only served by a Raleigh transmitter. You gotta go up to person. Raleigh's is not even nearly as big as GSP. And that's saying something, because Raleigh's not small. Really. MHX is pretty small if you go by total number of counties. Now, if you go by total land area, MHX is huge. But the total counties is pretty small. ILM's small. But like a lot of its counties are in South Carolina. There's not many counties in South Carolina either. There's only 5 transmitters. And I find it weird that ILM, the one frequency they decide to repeat, is the freaking main one. Most National Weather Services, usually if there's a main transmitter for that specific city, for the specific National Weather Service location, they only have one station on that frequency. Not Wilmington. Dude. See, so it's 12:01, and you have your radio in tune and mid-transmitter. And what do you know? The canceled tones for the sirens are played. Yeah, that's North Carolina as a whole. All 100 counties. I have been to a total of, I think, 93 or 94 of them. I haven't been to Hyde County. Haven't been to Hyde County. Haven't been to Gates. Haven't been to Hertford. I don't... Have I been to Bertie? I might have been. I don't know if I've been to Bertie or not. And, I've been to... I think I've been to these counties up here. I've been to all the counties string here. All the counties up through here. Yeah, I've been across pretty much the entire state, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Oh, and I might as well show y'all while I'm still up here. It's absolutely ridiculous because all the sirens have 7 over 800 megahertz antenna, and they're being activated by a VHF transmitter. Interesting. And this is very wise words. Trust your car to the man with the star. Has anybody ever actually been to a Texaco? In the chat? I have. I've been to some of the Atlanta area. It's actually still pretty big over there. In fact, that's really the only metro area they're big in. They have them mostly in Alabama and Georgia now. It's also Route 66 of gas. You can probably tell I'm really big into cars with all these in here, and also the license plates. We have California, New York, and Minnesota. What's weird is I ain't even been to Minnesota. I just found this at an antique store in Southport, North Carolina. It's from 1971. Or actually, it's older. It expires in it expires in 1973. Yo, Veals. You should totally just... You should totally, like, put this on your car, bro. You should, like, totally put that on your car. Look at how long... Look, it doesn't expire until 2073, totally. You have the same phone? Nice. It doesn't expire until 2073. Totally. Totally didn't expire. 50... That's a stolen license plate? Calling 911. What? I got it from an antique shop with money. It ain't stolen. Yeah. If y'all do want to see my old iPhone 14, yeah, here it is. By the way, I rarely ever show y'all, like, over here, but this is my old phone. It is my phone. It is a dog. It's my wallpaper. It's sort of sad, though, because this dog, it's Violet, she, yeah, unfortunately, she passed away about 2 years ago. This is from 2022. Now, the dog on my wallpaper, he's still alive. He's more alive than ever, bro. Yeah, I know it happens, but they're sad. Felt like losing a family member. It's pretty late though. 11:43. Yeah, I'm probably about to get to bed here, but yeah, I figured I'd go live, test stream and whatnot. got a few virtual chatters who... One wanted me to show my face, apparently. I don't know. I've never heard somebody be so desperate for a face reveal, but... yeah. It's fine. I mean, like... But, yeah, I think that's gonna conclude this stream. And, pray that your power doesn't go out, Josh. Because, you won't... Show your face right now or no monies. Buddy, already got monies. Show your face right now or no monies. But yeah, Veals, I think you should totally have that Minnesota license plate. It expired in 1973. It's totally legal to drive right now. You definitely won't get busted. Do you know Rosie? No. Do you? Yes, you do. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. So, yeah, I think that's going to conclude this stream. It's fun chatting with y'all for 30 minutes. Went on way longer than I planned. Cool. Yes, it is cool. It's cool. It's cold. But yeah, anyways, have a good night, y'all. Talk to y'all later. You sound like Maddox. Okay, I don't even know. I'm confused. But anyway, have a good night, y'all. And I will talk to y'all later. See ya.